What's going on, people? Welcome back to Tentwa Talks Football. Man United have just lost 1-0 to Arsenal at Old Trafford. And the way in which we lost was simply disgusting, but it is what it is. But before I get into the video, guys, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So after the game, I tried going live, like I always do on Sundays. Go live, interact with my community, discuss the results over the weekend. But my Wi-Fi was just acting up. It just wouldn't have it. Like, I was live and then it would work for like a minute and then be rubbish for like the next 2-3 minutes, then be good for a minute. I just ended up saying, you know what, this is rubbish, cancel it. So for all of those who tried to join the live and it wasn't working, apologies. It's just my Wi-Fi is acting up like proper. I tried to go live, but it just wouldn't work. But anyways, back to the purpose of this video. Man United have just lost by 2. Again, I keep saying 2-1. Man United have lost 1-0. We've lost 1-0 against Arsenal at Old Trafford. And like I said in the beginning of the video, the way we lost this game was absolutely rubbish, man. I'm not coming out for the manager or the players. It's just, Arteta is a proper criminal. Mikel Arteta is a criminal. This man has spent close to £800 million. £800 million in 6.5 years. And this man still plays terroristic football. This man came to Old Trafford for one thing and one thing only. He said, we're going to sit back, deep, park the bus, and we'll hit them on the counter, or we'll either score through a set piece. And as soon as they scored that corner, that rubbish corner, which Bayern was very weak for, they just sat back and said, you know what, you can have the ball, United. Let's see what you can do. Let's see what you can do. Now, I'm not going to lie. When Amorim's starting 11 came out, I was like, what the hell is Amorim doing? I was side-eyeing him thinking, is this guy crazy? Why is he playing flipping Luke Shaw? Why is he playing Delo at right wing back? Why is he playing Mason Mount up top? All those questions I was questioning. I was even thinking, why is he playing Casemiro? He's old. We're gonna get overrun in midfield. But fair play to Casemiro, he played very well. Luke Shaw, he was all right as well. Delo was rubbish, I can't lie. But basically, we lost that game because Arteta is a terrorist, like I said. Amorim, today, I don't want to blame him too much because I'll be honest, there are lots of positives I saw. We actually played well, We played good football. We were attacking them. We were creating chances. Yes, I know most of the chances we got were half chances. We didn't really get like a clear-cut opportunity where you're like, we should be scoring that. We didn't. We had a few chances where Cunha's carried the ball from the middle of the park, ran through the Arsenal's defense and then hit a bit of a tame shot at Raya, which he obviously saved. We've had a good save in the second half from Mbemo through the header. Raya saved. There was, what else? There was another shot which was blocked for Mbemo. Basically, Mbemo and Cunha were the positives tonight. Like I said, we played well, but we lost. And it's frustrating. But the one thing I can take off, or rather the two things I can take out of tonight's game is that Cunha is a top player. Mbemo is a top player. Those two guys, once they get the rhythm, once they get used to playing together, we're going to win a lot of games. There's going to be games where we're rubbish, but then the individual brilliance from Cunha and Mbemo will get us out of trouble, because I'm not going to lie, they just look like quality players, man. They look very, very good. Very, very, very good. You can tell they're not really fully 100% fit. You can tell Mbemo and Ahmad on the right, the connection is not there just yet. You can tell someone's thinking this way, the other one's thinking that way. It will get there, guys. Patience. There were a lot of positives from today's game, and like I said, I'm not going to come on here and scream and rant and shout and do all of that. I didn't agree with the starting 11, cool. But we still played football. We played well. Casemiro, he looked like the real Casemiro, the one we got from Madrid. He was clearing things up. He was just mopping up. There was no problems. He played very well, making some good diagonal passes out to Mbemo, some good diagonal passes out to Cunha. He played well, So today, we lost the game, like I keep going back to, because of Mikel Arteta's terroristic football. But like I said, guys, there's no point beating yourself up too much. I mean, I know it stings, it hurts. The way in which we lost that game, it was just, it's draining because you could tell the boys wanted it. They were trying, they were pushing. It just wouldn't go our way, It just wouldn't for whatever reason. But I personally am choosing to believe that, you know what, if we continue playing like that, not just because one thing I will say is, I noticed Arsenal basically gave us the ball. and they said try and break us down, which we couldn't do. Now, when we play the likes of these other small teams, like your Brightons, your Brentfords, your Fulhams, your Palaces, all of those teams, they might not show us as much respect. They might press us. Now, what I want to see is how do we play when we come up against teams, the so-called lesser sides, the ones, like I said, your Palace, your Fulham, your flipping Brentford, whoever else. I want to see us play against those teams. If we play the way we played tonight against those smaller clubs, then there's hope. Then there's hope, because that will tell me that we're willing to attack. I know the press wasn't as effective as I would have wanted it to, but it's day one of the season, guys. It's match day one. The players are not necessarily 100% fit. We've got a brand new front three. Cisco didn't even start the game. But like I said, there's hope. What I'm choosing to take out of that game is that there is hope. I can see what we're trying to do. So again, I'm not going to get too carried away. I'm going to wait and see how we play against the lesser sides. If we play as well as we did tonight against the lesser sides, who don't show us any respect, who don't come and park the bus, who basically say, Man United have finished and washed and they attack us, if we play well against those sorts of teams, I will say Ruben Amorim's onto something. But before I end the video, what I will say is that we have got a big problem in midfield. Casemiro, I get it, he played well, but he's not going to play well like that for the whole season. He's old. He's like, 35 now, if I'm not mistaken? So we need some good, fresh legs. I keep on mentioning it. Carlos Baleba, Man United, Ineos. Carlos Baleba is the solution. The reports have been coming out throughout the week that Brighton only intend on selling Baleba next season. However, apparently they're only planning on selling him for a fee, which is similar to the one which they sold Caicedo. That's about £115 million. Now, if you ask me, go get Baleba this year. Go get Baleba this year, because if we don't get him, next year we won't get him. Liverpool will be in for him. City will be in for him. Arsenal will be in for him. And let me remind you something. Liverpool are looking very, very shaky in transition this season. Very easy to get at. I know it's because Gravenberg's been out injured or because of taking family responsibility or something like that. He's on leave. But basically, they look like they need a DM. Now, don't get it twisted. Next summer, if this season goes by and they still look shaky in the middle of the park, they're gonna go for Baleba. Man City, Rodri is injury prone now. He came back from injury, but now it's like he's injured again. I don't know what's going on. If he keeps on getting injured, they're gonna want a replacement. Guess what they're gonna go for? Baleba. Chelsea just signed everyone, so I wouldn't be shocked if they went in for him as well. Arsenal, we all know Mikel Arteta is a fetish for midfielders, central midfielders in particular. So why can't they go for him next season? All these 4 big clubs next summer will be in for Carlos Baleba. So my plea to Ineos is go pay the money now. If it means pay 110, 115, 120, I don't care. Get me the player. He's the exact fit of that we need for that midfield. He is the exact fit that we need for that midfield. So please pay the money, get us Baleba, and let's keep it moving. But yeah, anyways, let me know what you guys thought about today's game in the comment section. And if you haven't already, please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.